Hi everyone. So welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we will be continuing the chapter 2, Theory of Consumer Behavior. So in the last video we saw the consumer's budget and the constraint that the consumer faces when he or she wants to consume any of the consumption bundles, right? And we also saw the equation of the budget line. Then we also had a look at if what happened if there's a change in the income and the what is the impact of change in income on the budget line, correct? So today we will go a step further and we will see that what happens if there is a change in the price of a good and what it impacts the budget, how it impacts the budget line. Correct. So let's say I'll just draw first budget line. All right. Now this is my budget line. This is X2. This is X1. This is, okay, I'll just draw it again. Okay. Now this is M by P2 and this is M by P1. All right. Now this is M by P2 and this is M by P1. Now, what is my equation of the budget line? So my equation is P1 X1 plus P2 X2 is equals to M, where P1 is the price of a good at 1, X1 is the quantity of good 1, P2 is the price of good 2, and X2 is the price of good 2, and M is the income. All right. Now, what we would see that how what happen if any of the change in if any of the prices change, right? Let's say, okay. Also, I mentioned this is the banana just to make it more easy to understand. This is mangoes. Okay. All right. Now, what happened if let's say P1 was earlier, let's say 10, and P2 is same as like 50. Now, price of one, like the good price of bananas, has shifted or has increased to 20 rupees, and P2 remains same as 50, and our income is 100. Okay, what would happen to a budget line? P1 dash. So this is the change. Now I'll see. Okay, this is my budget line, and this is X2, this is X1. Oh, sorry, this is X2, and this is X1. Okay, now what happened? If I can see earlier, I was able to consume, if I say like in this scenario, I was able to consume how many? If I say, if I spend all my income on good one, if I say this is my first scenario and this is my second scenario, in first scenario, if I spend all my income on good one, I would be able to consume X1 is equals to 100 by 10, right? 10 quantity. Considering we have X2 is equal to 0. Now in the second scenario, if I spend all my income on good one, I would be spending all my income on good on price on good one, which is 20, and that is 5. So X2 is equal to 0 here also. Now we see that because there's a change in the price of good one, the price of good one has increased. I would be consuming less units. So I would be able to consume less units of good one. Correct. Now, earlier it was 10 units of X1. And let's say it is something, okay, it is M by P2. Now, right now, I'm not interested in over here. I'm interested what would happen if my price of good one is increased. So it would impact the quantity of good one, right? Now, if I see like this is also the M by P, one second. This is M by P1, right? Now it has shifted to 5. Now I'm able to consume only 5 units of good one, given I have spent all my income on good one, correct? Now my income, I'll just make it with the right. So now, as I'll just change the shift or change the color to draw a new budget line. Since the horizontal intercept will change from 10 to 5, because now if the consumer spends all his income on good one, he or she would be able to consume only 5 units of the good one. All right. Now, this is something that now, but however, because the price of good 2 has not changed, so M by P2, that will remain same. Now, earlier also, the consumer was able to consume 2 units of good if he spends all his income on good 2, right? So this intercept, the vertical intercept will remain same. However, the horizontal intercept will shift towards the left. So if I draw this new line, I get a new budget line, which is where the horizontal intercept has shifted towards the left. Okay, so this is the budget line 1, and 1 second. This is the budget line 1 second. This is the budget line 1, and this is the budget line 2. All right. Now, so this is how the price change in the price will impact budget line. And now we would see what happened if we change the if we change the prices of, let's say, the similar case also happens. This is the case of case 1. This is the case 1, right? Where the price of good 1 has changed, has increased. Similarly, we can also draw if the price of good 1 has decreased. What would happen in that case? Case 2, when the price of good 1, let's say good bananas, has decreased to 5. Right. It was earlier 10 rupees. Now it has decreased to 5 rupees. Now, if I draw another, again, the budget line. Firstly, we see that what happened to the budget line equation, budget equation. This is P1 X1 plus P2 X2 is equals to M. Now, P1 dash X1 plus P2 X2 is equals to M. So earlier, I was able to consume, if I'm taking the previous example only, earlier I was able to consume 10 units of X1. Now I'm able to consume 100 divided by 5 is 20 units. So I'm able to consume more units of good 1 if I have this X1, X2. This is M by P1. Now M by P2. Is M by P2, right? Now, now what would happen if this 100 by 0, 100 by, this is basically 100 by 10. Okay. Now, what happened? This was earlier 10. Now this is 20. Okay. Or just shifted this. This is 10. Okay. And this is 20. Right. So here the budget line has shifted. The horizontal intercept has shifted towards the right when the price of good 1 has decreased to 5. Right. Has decreased. However, the vertical intercept will remain same. Okay. Clear? Now, similarly, we can consider other cases also. The other case was that if the price of good 2 has increased, correct? Here we take the price of good one has increased. Here we take the price of good one has decreased. Now we can see that the other cases where the price of good two has increased from 50 to let's say 100. Okay. So that is your homework for your own, like do it on your own, and let me know if you find any difficulty, and let me know in the comment section that what would happen if the price of good two has increased to let's say the case 3, where the price of good two has increased to 100 rupees, right? Or let's say I'll just change this example. Let's change the figures, and it's increased to 75 rupees. So P2 has shifted to 75. The rest of the variables are same. And there's a case 4. So price of good 2 has increased, or let's say decreased, to 25 rupees, right? So P2 dash is equals to, or P2 double dash is equals to 25. Okay. This is the um, basically price of good two has decreased to 25. Now this is your homework, and let me know what would happen if to the budget line if in case of case 3 and case 4, and also how many units of the good two will the consumer be able to consume on good two, given he spends all his entire income on good two, correct, on both the cases of case 3 and case 4. All right, and that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and I'll see you in the next video.